Today we're learning how to add and subtract integers. To add or subtract integers, there are really just two rules you need to know. In addition, if the numbers have same signs, you add the numbers and keep the sign. For example, -5 plus -3. As both integers have same signs, consider them from the same team. They will add and keep the sign, that is -8. When both integers are positive and you need to add them, just add the numbers as you normally would. For example, +4 plus +7, add the numbers, that would be 11, and keep the sign, that is positive. The result is +11, or simply 11. For the first example, visually, you can put 5 circles of negatives and 3 circles of negatives. To add, count how many negatives there are. There are 8 negatives, so we write the sum as -8. Similarly, you can solve the second scenario. Now, in addition, if the numbers have different signs, subtract the smaller absolute value from the larger absolute value and keep the sign of the integer with the larger absolute value. For example, +6 plus -13. Since 6 is smaller than 13, so subtract 6 from 13, we get 7. Now the sign of 13 is negative, so the result will be -7. Let's answer this visually. Put 6 circles of positives and 13 circles of negatives. Now since the circles are from opposite teams, equal number of opposite team members will cancel out. Canceling 6 positives and 6 negatives, we are left with 7 negatives. So the result of this addition is -7. The team with the more members will keep their sign. Consider -9 plus +12. Subtract 9 from 12, we get 3. Since 12 has a positive sign, so the result will be +3. To solve this, using circles, put 9 negative circles and 12 positive circles. 9 negative and positive circles will cancel out. The remaining circles are 3 positives, so the answer is +3. Remember that these questions can also be written like this, and the meaning is still the same. Whether there is a positive symbol in between integers or not, it does not affect the signs of the integers. But if there is a negative sign in between, it does change the sign of the integer. This is where most students get confused. But you don't need to be, as I will explain it in a much simpler way. In subtraction, if there is a negative sign between the integers, just flip the sign of the second integer, and the question will be changed into an addition question with either same signs or different signs. It is because subtracting the number is same as adding the opposite. If the integers have same signs, consider +7 minus +9. Writing the first integer as it is, and flipping the sign of the second integer. We get +7 plus -9. As the numbers are opposite, the result is -2. -10 minus -15. Flipping the sign of the second integer only, this can be written as -10 plus +15. Now simply subtracting the numbers and keeping the sign of integer with greater absolute value, the result is +5. Visually, for first example, put 7 positive circles. Then put 9 negative circles instead of positive. We flip signs because +9 is being subtracted from +7. Now canceling 7 positive and negative circles, we are left with 2 negatives. So the answer is -2. Similarly, in second example, put 10 negative circles and then put 15 positive circles. Now 10 negatives and positives will cancel out, leaving us with 5 positives. So the result is +5. If the signs are different in subtraction, the rule is still the same. Flip the sign of the second integer and turn the question into addition question. Consider -4 minus +5. This can be written as -4 plus -5. Since the signs are same, adding the numbers and keeping the signs, we get -9. +3 minus -2. It will be +3 plus +2. Adding the numbers and keeping the sign, we get +5. In first example, put 4 negatives and 5 negatives. Count them together, we have 9 negatives. The answer is -9. In second example, put 3 positives and 2 positives. There are a total of 5 positives, so answer is +5. That's addition and subtraction of integers. The rule of signs in addition or subtraction of integers works exactly the same as for any type of number. Now that you have learned, answer the following question. You can pause the video to solve. Write your answer in the comments. In the next video, we will be learning BODMAS rule. That's it for today. Practice these, and you'll master integers.